Hi everyone, it's June 11th and I finished another couple pages for my 25 Days of Christmas 2011. So I finished day 12 and also day 13. I actually finished 13 a few weeks ago because I just had come across the pictures and I thought they looked like fun and wanted to play with them. So that I finished, not knowing what I would put on this side. So when I came to this side, although it's not supposed to be a two-page spread, I wanted to coordinate a little bit better with the pink over here. So I chose red and some accents in that blue or aqua that I really like. And the paper that I used is not any kind of Christmas collection paper. It's from Echo Park, from their collection that they put out this year at Valentine's Day. So anyway, this is just a red swirl paper from them, and then I had to cut it down to 8.5 by 8.5. It started out as a 12 by 12 paper, and then what I had left was the back side, which is sort of this herringbone, I guess you'd call it a check here in the black and cream really. And so I thought I'd just back it along to edge this off here, and then I put another piece of blue paper behind. That's a basic gray paper, and I also used it here. But the other paper that I used, which again is not Christmas paper, is this little very subtle pattern. It's a off-white color with some silver through it, and that comes from Making Memories. And I just have this little pad of paper here, the Making Memories black tie. It's actually their wedding collection for papers. And so let's see, up at the top here I used the thickers. It's a metallic thickers. You can see it's got a foil shine to it. So that's kind of cute. I like that. I like that font. It's just a playful font. And really that's what, you know, when I was looking for pictures for today, it appears not much happened that day because all I had in pictures were some pictures of the cats. I just caught them getting into a bit of a scuffle. Quinn, the older one, he's 4 years older. He's actually 16, and Spencer is 12. He's a Persian, and he's the Siamese mix. Anyway, he's the bigger brother, and he starts giving him lick, lick, lick all over the head, and, you know, giving him a hairdo. And then after a while, Spencer gets a little irritated, and then he's putting his paw on him, like, back off. And then they're giving each other the stare down there, and then Quinn realizes I'm there and that he's been busted. Because then actually what happened after this was a big tussle, and they're just like brothers. They don't really fight meanly or anything, but they tussle around and roll around and play. Really, it's quite good considering their age. They run around still and everything. So anyway, that's all that happened today for my Christmas Day. So I just thought I'll do something with those pictures. And I just wanted to go with that theme about Dear Santa, define good, because they were caught being kind of naughty. And so this element down here where I put it's a naughty or nice, and it says this behavior is borderline. What I did here is, this is from Echo Park. It comes off of a sticker sheet, which I don't have handy anymore. But like I have said in my past videos, I scan all of my elements into my computer, and then sometimes I'll alter them in size or what they say on them. And this had something else here. It was not a blue color. It had blue writing, and it said something like the recipient of this gift or something to that effect in there. So I blocked that out on my computer, did a fill color of this blue color, and then I put this behavior is, and then I used a font that had a check mark, an icon font, and it's just a check mark where I put borderline. So that pretty much, you know, sums up what's going on here. And then I thought, of course, I have to add Santa. So that's a 3D element, Santa. I know it's not clear there, and I can try to see. He's from K & Company. I like K & Company's 3D elements. They're really nice on pages. It comes from another sticker where I've used a few off of here with presents and everything. And I like the reindeer, cute, in the bag of toys and the Christmas tree, so I'll be using, might even use it on this book, but anyway, those are cute. So then over to this page, which is really just all about fun, is I really love the program Glee, and that night they were doing their Christmas special. That was on the 13th of December, and they did this retro TV type thing where the guys here are inviting everybody over to their house and they do singing and dancing, and it's all done in black and white. So I thought I'd have fun with that, and I found a retro TV on online. It was a real small image, but I blew it up and it printed out pretty good, and I put the image, my picture, in the background. I do this all in Photoshop, and then I printed it out on photo paper and added 13 down here. I always kind of hide my numbers here and there, like my 12 is just over here for this day, and then 13 I put it on the TV. And then Glee, they had a little image where it said Glee with the hat on it when I had taken the picture. So I used that, I cleaned it up a bit, and then I had a hat, a digital hat from some kind of digital kit I've had for several years, and I put that on there. And if I can zoom in a little bit on that, I put, oh, it's not that clear. I put some of that flocking on it anyway, so it's got texture, it's fluffy. And then here is just an element from Recollections. It was just some music, just notes, and that's kind of nice. It's a clear sticker with the gold. Thought it fit, of course, for Glee, because it's all about singing, for those of you guys who don't watch the show. And that's why I wanted to pick a pattern paper in the background that had to do with music. And I had so many different ones, especially Christmas ones come with the musical notes, but I wound up using a Dear Lizzie paper. So really, for both of my layouts, I didn't use any Christmas paper. As much as I've got, I didn't wind up using it this time. And then for the title treatment up here, that I just did in my Photoshop and then printed it with the picture and then just cut it out like that and left a white border. And then another thing I did with the digital element here is you might recognize this as being something from My Mind's Eye. I'll show you. It comes on a sticker sheet like this. But look how big that flag is in comparison to what I did. So I took my scanned image from my inventory that I scan, and I made it a lot smaller, and then I printed it out, and I added my own treatment of glitter around the edges with stickles. And actually this is all one piece when I printed it all out like that and cut it out with the letters. So that's what I have for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.